Croeso mar raifol agus fáilte gan uair Radio Alpanach Australia a Jess. Ag coig EBI in 92.1 FM. Digitach EBI World News is in line. Good afternoon and welcome to Scottish Radio Hour here at 5EBI 103.1 FM, Digital EBI World, or streaming online via www.5ebi.com.au. Is Misha Renich of Rian Rave of America. My name is Rachel Hay, and that means you're listening to your monthly letter from America. Well, Chemiraha Shavala and G. How are you all today? I'm myself from well, although it's been cold and damp here as well as I've heard in Adelaide. I'm keen to start, as I usually do, with this week in animal news. Hamieshon Ersantashi Madisavishon Wanayak Bayan. Hanig Dayal an Easke Gerashke Shirmach Piark, as J. Rave a Jaurig a Gorshachat aan Afrika. Two ospreys have returned to Perthshire after spending the winter in Africa. The birds, named Harry and Flora by pupils from a local primary school, have their permanent home in a purpose-built nesting platform at an electricity substation. Clwysgolar yn Eardal yn Hanyaman Harry ysbionagala eisna iawn. Agarachas gyhavas diach extension jalain. Sharon Rich Amfaichen is video as YouTube. The pair can be watched via a live video feed on YouTube and have previously raised 3 healthy chicks called Rowan, Holly and Bunny in the nesting platform. So the team at the substation are hopeful for more osprey chicks this year. Harry is funeral er 3 eisigan hogel sy'n agus a skip and station and dochas can be eisigan ela awn bliana. So good news for the team in Perthshire who look after these, they observe these ospreys. Bad news elsewhere in Scotland, in Dumfries and Galloway, for a golden eagle. Tests have found no clear cause for the death of the golden eagle, named Sula, who was found dead in February in Dumfries and Galloway, as I said. Het jechen shelting na heel over solid aan sandbaas jellere, wel Sula, a geugel, so jaren, aan Dumfries is gauw geil. Gaan jel fiana schaam gun jachat aan jellere a fijnschig, ja, gendure knaten nan jain. There is no evidence that the eagle was poisoned, nor that it had bird flu, and tests showed that the eagle had been in, and I quote, very fit condition prior to its death. The South of Scotland Golden Eagle Project, or SCEP for short, said that it is very sad to lose the bird, but that it's reassuring for the rest of the local golden eagle population that there was no contagious cause for it, like bird flu. Het is de jegen waar Anjelade geïre was swan mun devasi, agus mar sin get a project jelade alpa jes gyma bronach an jelade a chaileg, had polish gilio'r nach heel knaten na njoen a mesk dan jelaren sen karsnach. Het is jelaren a hig landskera as reilte, gegilm daar weer als a hoogkeek, agus an iddi, van Hareven as moa you sinskere vachel and night Jechef lean. SCEP has been relocating golden eagles from the Highlands to the south of Scotland since 2018. Firstly by bringing chicks, and now by introducing older birds as well to the region. Last year, the number of golden eagles in the area reached the highest recorded level since the 19th century. And it's about time for another song. So we've heard about ospreys and eagles, and while it's not quite the same thing, here are the McCalmans singing their song, Hawks and Eagles.
As I was walking down the road, I met my brother with a heavy load. I said to him, what have you seen? He said to me, I have a dream.
In 1960 I thought I died in Sharpeville's bloody town, but I got up and I walked on, so nobody's gonna put me down.
Hawks and eagles fly like doves, hawks and eagles fly like doves, hawks and eagles fly like doves, hawks and eagles fly like doves. As I walked out along the way, I saw my sister bend and pray. I said to her, why do you kneel? She says, you don't know how I feel.
I had a little boy and a little girl, I loved to watch them grow, but they were butchered on the streets in the blood and soul went told.
Hawks and eagles fly like doves, hawks and eagles fly like doves, hawks and eagles fly like doves, hawks and eagles fly like doves. It's 85 and I'm walking still across the Yutton Tarka Hill. Saw clouds set off at the dawn of day. The soldier said, don't come this way.
Then somebody threw a stone as they walked up the track. A boy on a bike was the first to fall with a bullet in his back.
Hawks and eagles fly like doves, hawks and eagles fly like doves, hawks and eagles fly like doves, hawks and eagles fly like Columbus rode into that southern land. Now they rule with an iron hand.
Though pay no vote and pass good laws, don't talk back, they say.
But the hawks and eagles will fly like doves when the people rise one day. Hawks and eagles fly like doves. 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 Hawks and eagles fly like doves.
Hatchan sound gunting and links rash hundelpach. As did a falma na halopa a vrian me husband you marsh. There's a chance that the lynx, the animal, that is, might return to the Highlands after the subject was discussed at Parliament last Tuesday. Various charities are of the opinion that it would be beneficial to the environment, as a large predator, which is currently missing from Scotland's ecosystem, would help control the deer population. Bainian carhanas yen varail gumbiaga na vuanach donaranyach. Gahari leshkan kumag shalaget mor yen lahech. Na helen juice and testem earcolan ducha smach it are nam fear. Chai and links röda så vi kör ett keher tröjen garage she cat mor helm a b aun in alpa v helm etted koi kead is mila bliana. Lynx, which can be over 4 foot long, became extinct in Scotland between 500 and 1,000 years ago. However, some people, such as the National Farmers Union of Scotland, would rather the lynx not return to Scotland, and are worried about the effect it might have on livestock, which is a giant cat, so that's probably a fair concern. Ach kutch ella mar exempel nach en denan do en ach an album sons nach jage en steach ag eriest. Is drag ara mun boy a verig stoch. Hai feinach gydaini ounds of an agrui agus iaragail the hilm garage, de mar a viag et a farachgen me yen en links a hilig a galpa, agus va scarag viach elm. Le dragen gan le dragen an toggle gaf balashkel gun le dragen gun toggle gun maravagiat keurig. People in the Cairngorms and Argyll were asked recently how they would feel about the lynx returning to Scotland, and opinion was split, mostly from concerns that they would kill sheep. So I read the title, A Lynx a Chiligarach Alpa, and a friend of mine who lives in Cape Breton is Colleen Link, spelt with a K at the end, not an X. And I thought, oh, this is fun because this is like her surname. She's going So in order to have an extremely tenuous link to the next song we're about to hear, this is Julie Fowlis's Organich ur Rein Magel, which is a walking song, which I sang many times with Colleen when I was in Cape Breton. So from one link to another, here is Julie Fowlis with Organich ur Rein Magel.
Kalidi var juru ha idi afara hög idi var juru ha Como ett jedegit have me idi var juru ha idi afara hög idi var juru ha Kunde skamma ett namn var idi var juru ha idi afara hög idi var juru ha Kunde skam fewer number at idi var juru ha idi afara hög idi var juru ha Haven att halveka följ idi var juru ha idi afara hög idi var juru ha Det säkert hin mara Iria var jule var Iria bara hög Iria var jule var
Conservationists in Scotland have been intrigued by a sighting of a red squirrel eating frog spawn about 3 metres up a tree. A dhéanta sé luchtléiteachas is dé a fiora grúig a nachcaig ag ihe glochagach agus í 3 meter an so as cryf an an parc náisianta Loch Loming. Chai an fiora go jalabag an photo David Bird. This occurred in the Loch Lomond and Trossachs National Park and was photographed by wildlife photographer by the name of David Bird, which I think is a good name for a wildlife photographer. The surprising thing is not so much that a red squirrel was eating frog spawn, since they are what's called opportunistic omnivores, which means they eat pretty much everything as they find it. Chanyean kuch ochach hein achor yanta sej en luchtleitigish, ach gura suas kryf. Chavi losken gematrich suas kryf. She ul ihederen a hounds na fjordigan. However, the question is how the squirrel managed to get frog spawn 3 metres up a tree. The most popular theory is that the squirrel isn't responsible for it at all, but rather that a bird might have caught a frog and eaten it in the tree, leaving behind the eggs as leftovers. A chabiachin el nachdrain of fjordig ein an kutjobrach reaf, ach ean, a glach losken agus a ichje, a fagul and glacharach as an kryf. By fjordigan ruige ag ichje gehavestjach, Geel, Durge Joish, Krahan Kaulting, Brunnen Russe, Biastigan, Agasuyan Yan. Ach, Hakushella Aulen, Au, a Devon, Faran the Noch Glachagak Elman Greve. Typical red squirrel diet includes pinecone seeds, hazelnuts, plant buds, insects, and bird eggs. But there is a record from Devon of frog spawn previously being found up a tree as well. And there's good news for red squirrels more generally, with a 5-year project report saying that red squirrels have in fact gained ground over the invasive grey squirrels since 2017. Hadjo naiach gaun the fjordigan roig amis. As je the astje, kaig bliana le gra, gunduid yet rountish, irash as na fjordigan liaha gaul. And so all of this occurred near Loch Lomond. You know what else occurred near Loch Lomond? Was this live recording of Runrig singing Loch Lomond. So here you go, here's Runrig.
Loch Lomond! Oh, yes! On bonny bank, by on bonny brae, where the sun shines on Loch Lomond, where spend many days on the banks of Loch Lomond. 'Twas there we parted in yon shady glen, on the steep sides of Ben Lomond. But a broken heart knows no second spring. Resigned we must be while we're parting. Let's hear. Bonny banks, say you'll take the high road and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland.
Ha sibh a gcéist deachtaí uair réidio Albanach Australia Jazz I chuid TBI in 93.1 FM ar digitach I World News ar an line. You're listening to Scottish Radio Hour on 5EBI 103.1 FM, digital EBI World or streaming online. An program seir Sunday ba Alpa agus van plug Alpanach seo an in Australia Jazz agus fiach na dúche. This program is for those interested in all things relating to Scotland and the Scottish diaspora here in Australia. Mas ver san tacha chur hugging agus fi nu al radio havi sin ach $8 gach dena. Like a feast hugging post jalan ek Scott Radio SA ek gmail.com. So, if you want to help us stay on air, become a member for only $10 a year. To find out more or to get an application form, please contact us by email at scotradiosa@gmail.com. That's scotradiosa@gmail.com, all lowercase or one word, or get in touch via our Facebook page, Scottish Radio South Australia. And it's time for the What's On. Beginning this coming Sunday the 7th of May, the Adelaide Scottish Fiddle Club, which I once was a part of as a teenager, are having a concert. It's called The Scotland in Australia, and it's occurring on the Clipper ship of Adelaide. It begins 3:30 p.m. on Sunday, but I've heard a rumour, a fairly substantiated rumour, that if you show up an hour early, that's 2:30, you can have a tour of the Clipper ship. City of Adelaide. So that's 3:30 or 2:30 if you want a tour of the ship to 5:30 p.m. For an Adelaide Scottish Fiddle Club concert, and the location of the ship is 2 Honey Street, Port Adelaide. You should, for more information, email suevanbeurden@gmail.com. So that's Sue, S-U-E, Van, V-A-N, and then B-E-U-R-D-E-N, all lowercase and all one word, @gmail.com. But you can RSVP and book with eventbrite.com.au. So there is a cost involved. It's $30 for an adult or $25 for a concession fee. Adelaide Fiddle Club concert on the Clipper ship of Adelaide, which is bound to be great, as all Scottish Fiddle Club things are, so I recommend you try going to that. The following Friday the 12th of May, 7:30 p.m, is the Manapara Caledonian Society's Social and Dance, which is happening at 6 Playford Boulevard in Elizabeth. It's Manapara, but it's occurring in Elizabeth, but it always happens at 6 Playford Boulevard. And you should contact Lorraine at 0413 347 076, that's 0413 347 076, or by email at tazdv and the numeral 1, tazdv1 at tpg.com.au. As usual, it's a $10 entrance fee and BYO grog and nibbles to the Manapara Caledonian Society Social and Dance, Friday the 12th of May, 7:30 p.m. Sunday, the 21st of May, the RSCDS are having a Come and Try Day at the Mitcham Cultural Centre. I recommend Scottish country dancing. It's great fun. I'm told for people slightly older than me that a good exercise certainly exercises your brain to keep up with remembering all the dances. So go along, come and try Scottish country dancing at the Mitcham Cultural Centre, 103 Princess Road, Mitcham. To find out more, you can phone. I don't know the name of the person you can phone, but the phone number is 0438 524 220. 0438 524 220 to find out more about the RSCDS Come and Try. Or you can email, which, not knowing the name of the person you're phoning, I would prefer to email, but I'm a millennial. Anyway, you can email secretary@rscdsadelaide.org.au. That's secretary@rscdsadelaide.org.au. And the cost for the Come and Try Day is $10. Well worth every cent, I would say. Tuesday the 23rd of May, as usual, 7:30 p.m, at Robert Burns Study Group, which is the corner room of the Burnside Library, which itself is the corner of Portrush and Greenhill Roads. Of course, Burnside. Find out more, as always, contact John Thornton at email John, John, Jan, Jan, 4 at gmail.com. So johnjan4 at gmail.com to find out more about the Robert Burns Study Group, which occurs, I don't know if this is the third Tuesday of the month or the fourth Tuesday of the month, the last Tuesday, one of the late Tuesdays of the month, every month. It happens to be the 23rd of May this month, 7:30 p.m, Robert Burns Study Group, Burnside Library. Saturday, the 27th of May, is the Port Adelaide Caledonian Society Grandparents Afternoon Tea. I can only assume that the grandparents are meant to be bringing their grandchildren, because it seems odd to advertise a grandparents' afternoon tea if they're not meant to be bringing. So let's assume grandparents and grandchildren afternoon tea, but it doesn't say that. So you should definitely contact Jenny Niven to find out more. Anyway, this Jenny 0400 896 131. That's 0400 896 131, or jenny.niven, Niven is spelled Niven, at hotmail.com. But this, regardless of grandparents, grandchildren, find out the details, but it's occurring at the Port Adelaide Caledonian Society Hall, 189 Semaphore Road, Exeter. $10, BYO grog and nibbles. If you're bringing your grandchildren, I would suggest not the grog. So definitely clarify what's happening here. I'm assuming that there are grandchildren because it's a grandparents' afternoon tea. But then having grog when there are grandchildren, at least you could have adult grandchildren, but if you have small grandchildren, maybe don't bring the grog. Regardless, the following day, Sunday the 28th of May, 12 midday to 4 p.m, Pipe Bands of South Australia having a mini band competition and solo at the Scotch College Amphitheatre in Torrens Park. So entry is free, but if you're interested in watching a pipe band competition, find out more. It's sa@pipebandaustralia.com.au. There might be an underscore between pipe bands and Australia, but I'm sure you can Google Pipe Band South Australia Mini Band Comp, Scotch College Amphitheatre. And the same day, same time, noon, is the Clan Campbell Chief's birthday lunch. No further information has been provided for me. I guess the Campbells being secretive about that. But to find out information, if you're interested in attending the Chief's birthday lunch, contact by email CampbellJR, CampbellJR, all lowercase and all one word, at optusnet.com.au. That's CampbellJR@optusnet.com.au. Find out more about the Clan Campbell Chief's birthday lunch on Sunday the 28th of May. And that's the What's On for this month. So here's a word from our sponsor.
The What's On is brought to you by our sponsors, the Scottish Banner newspaper. The Scottish Banner is Australia's national Scottish newspaper, available each month with news from Scotland and the Australian Scottish community. Get your copy at newsagents or by subscribing at www.scottishbanner.com. For a good Scottish read, get the Banner.
And Scottish Radio are looking for more sponsors. So if you own a small business and would be interested in supporting our program, please get in touch with us. You can have a small sponsorship announcement on the radio like the one you've just heard and reach a wider audience in the Scottish community in South Australia and beyond. So get in touch with us at Scottish Radio and chat by writing to our email address at scotradiosa@gmail.com. That's scotradiosa@gmail.com. Or you can chat with us via our Facebook page, Scottish Radio South Australia. So it's time for another song. This is, and I usually play this when I talk about sponsorship because I think Give Me Your Hand is just, it's on topic for asking for sponsors, I would say. So here's Haran the Wave from Kayleen Blian Urda 2020. I'm involved in the singing. Many Australians are involved in the singing. Well, I say many, I mean half a dozen. But there were 200 people from many continents in this recording. Haran the Wave. Give us a hand. Give me your hand. is going to be no Edinburgh Festival fireworks display for the first time in 40 years. Chafi clas yn siarad iawn yn blian y siarc fest yn edyn. Son y hyd terrath fy chi'n da I ched bliana. Hol eich na clas yn siarad yn y mil yn eich ched ceir ffeich as ra. A chaffe ymach sponsor. Agus ha sponsor a yi ara yn bliana. The 45-minute show from Edinburgh Castle, which began in 1982, usually attracts more than 250,000 spectators, but it can't run this summer because it has no sponsor. People usually buy tickets to watch from the Princes Street Gardens, under Edinburgh Castle, accompanied by the Scottish Chamber Orchestra in a bandstand in the gardens. However, the orchestra is usually aired on the radio and people can watch from other vantage points, which are not ticketed. Gehaafsteach by o orchestra siomers na holbag a chloich an in gari straach na brilse. Agus eat o sgúlig yn radio do rhain a fias snagari an agus an náti canela fiach a vala fod. By ceir mila glas yn China own. There are usually 400,000 fireworks in the display, synchronized to music from the orchestra. A spokesperson from the Edinburgh International Festival said, "We will be speaking with the other August festivals and the City of Edinburgh Council to see what form a large-scale closing event might take in the future that would replace the fireworks." Fish, Dunedin, and do can be tachers more ella own ekion and yesh, and ash and class. Jimmy in the fear chlish about the Northern Lights or the Aurora Borealis. They were visible over most of Scotland last Sunday, and would have been visible too here in Michigan, were it not for the heavy cloud cover we've had for the last fortnight. Chynnig hier na fiachlis har alba jdonig shachai, agus barang leif of iawn na Michigan a seo budjach, munro, nyodd, awn. And tara seo chynnig her solish pink is oinia awn an alba. This time the lights photographed in Scotland were mostly hot pink and lime green, with some yellow and purple bits. So, of course, what tune am I going to play now? But Kenneth McCullough, The Northern Lights of Old Aberdeen. Here we go.
The Northern Lights of Old Aberdeen mean home, sweet home to me. The Northern Lights of Aberdeen are what I long to see. I've been a wanderer all of my life, and many a sight I've seen. Godspeed the day when I'm on my way to my home in Aberdeen. When I was a lad, a tiny wee lad, my mother said to me, "Come see the Northern Lights, my boy, they're bright as they can be." She called them the heavenly dancers, merry dancers in the sky. I'll never forget that wonderful sight. They made the heavens bright. The Northern Lights of Old Aberdeen mean home, sweet home to me. The Northern Lights of Aberdeen are what I long to see. I've been a wanderer all of my life, and many a sight I've seen. Godspeed the day when I'm on my way
Is doch ag an cúil tú go bhfuil rí úr ann, agus cin siad go chrúnig a ceann garage. The new king's coronation is of course coming up soon, and I've been wondering what would happen with the Stone of Destiny. For a while I was hearing rumours that Charles would make the trip north to have a second coronation in Scotland itself. A mis sé ar a bhí mar chéis dé a hachras leis a chwach, chuil mí gúch me dhéan servis crúni eile an an alpa hain. Ach cha bhí sin a tachrast, gag a chwach den éidean an dechan seo a dhéon síl warning. However, that turned out not to be true, and the stone has left Edinburgh Castle for the first time in more than 25 years as it heads to London. As you probably know, monarchs of Scotland have stood on the Stone of Destiny to be crowned since ancient times, but it was captured by King Edward I of England in the 13th century and taken to Westminster Abbey, where it remained for 700 years, placed inside the coronation chair. I'm keen to go bhfuil féach go chun deach ríd an alba an crúnig harachwach a héal míltin de bhliana, ach cha a chwach a ráid le iamh rí sasing san tres a bhlín déag. Thug esan a rápeit na hir vannichin a chwach, a ha 100 kilogramichin de chraimit. The stone weighs 150 kilos, or about 340 pounds, which makes it remarkable that it was liberated by a group of 4 university students in Christmas Day 1950, who took it back to Scotland. Bháin an olaga an na míle nuichéad a ich sa deich chur ceithid olanich gréim ar a chlach, agus thugiad ar aisiil alapa é. Nach a chlach míasan is sin, aunan apet op er vrahig. The stone reappeared months later in Arbroath Abbey and was taken back to Westminster Abbey in time for Queen Elizabeth's coronation. In July 1996, the Queen, along with the then current Prime Minister, agreed that the stone should be returned to Scotland, where it now lives next to the Crown Jewels of Scotland in the Edinburgh Castle Crown Room. Chaya chwach eresh gesasing, rel servish tuni balnering elsach. Ach, savlean arugig mihin, really like it kehrfik sa noijig. Sa noijig kehrfik sa shat sa she dibye. Gav maleshko. I mean, homo viren me in and blian arugig mihin, really like it kehrfik sa she jig. Like a fan ring rash or alpe, agus heidir chlach rash is déan servish crúnicha kudgach. The stone will be returned to Edinburgh Castle after the coronation. And this has been another story with an obvious song connection, which is, of course, Oran Achwach, Song of the Stone. So the real question is not which song I'm about to play, but who's going to sing it, whether this is the Manrun version or the Kathleen McInnes version. Now, I'm partial to the Kathleen McInnes version myself, because she plays Kay Matheson, one of the students that I mentioned, in the film An Gasnacha, which is about this reappropriation of the stone. And we've just heard a male voice, so I think we will go with Kathleen McInnes, yes. Here's Kathleen McInnes singing Oran Achleiche, the Song of the Stone.
Shanach is it chillig madala vi mogala at the chlach. Komela min kerera kalas ranon kalavai. Fatsa hain nalaping and gadalichin kas. See you the bahoro helium boha. Helium boru aikui helium boha. See you the bahoro helium boha. Ga kuden nach cheer my homesika falla. He's not putting that's not jarak at the scallop chas. Lacha chaya yi or your flying as a nin and giving a mahili hanish and gama. See you the bahoro helium boha. Helium boru aikui helium boha. See you the bahoro helium boha. Milnan is a charnik ach mahal agesmach. Nach flickshing on and gaga fed a hook is sassy. Se viun to get the charnaga ajak clock. This yet and love it, Hanular going to large it. Will your heart in Hanula stalling in Mach? See you the Bahoro, Helium Boha, Helium Boru, Helium Boha. Lappen in de hoel en het tjoen bij de nacht. Ik kan je figure nul uit de kachen ik se koerni. Kan je dit de hoel als de joen dreng ik lach. Zie je de wa horo helium boha. Helium boru ik doe helium boha. Zie je de wa horo helium boha. Shin for the start of so je figure lara. Kan slitje kiri raaching af kaje. Voor de waarheid kun je een misje maken. Visum kabibari je vaak alle berg. Zie je de wahoro helium boha. Helium boru ik doe helium boha. Zie je de wahoro helium boha. Dan doet je stel was je vachlutching zulke praag. Ik het ook een verbolar in een paardje gestracht. Hou ik in het aan was geen kutje vergedami. Dan je hoeken sassy voor laatje die echt. Zie je de wahoro helium boha. Helium boru ik doe helium boha. Zie je de wahoro helium boha. Zie je de wahoro helium boha. Helium boru ik doe helium boha. Zie je de wahoro helium boha.
And that's all we have time for today on Scottish Radio Hour at 5UBI 103.1 FM mar sin today bhua an éis fanúir radio alpana Australia sé gog EBI energy.10 FM Deiríon drasta agus Surrey left hí sinú an cachting ach nafala firich sun uair radio Erenach ech le uair. Scottish Radio Hour will be back at the same time next week. I will be back on the first Tuesday of next month with your bilingual program, and of course don't forget Celtic Radio Hour at 5 p.m. on Saturday. And in fact, why go anywhere now? Stick around and listen to our friends at Irish Radio Hour coming up shortly at 1:30. Until then, here's Austral.